guys, let's get started. First of all, we'll clear out some data. Probably the file that has the most done. Alright, let's go. So I'm going to play the first level here, and enjoy it while I ramble.
Super Mario Land 2, the 6 Golden Coins, was the follow-up to the very successful Super Mario Land. And I had compared Super Mario Land to Super Mario Brothers. Now, Super Mario Brothers was followed up by Super Mario Brothers 2.
It was a good improvement, but one that seemed natural.
Going from Super Mario Land to Super Mario Land 2, though, had the benefit of release dates. Super Mario Land 2 was released in November of 1992, and the Super Nintendo had just come out in 1991. So there was a whole year for the Super Nintendo to leave its legacy on other aspects of Nintendo. So, going from Super Mario Land to Super Mario Land 2 was like going from Super Mario Brothers to Super Mario World.
So let's go check out Super Mario's Land. It sure is a lot more expansive than Sarasa Land. We've got a whole island full of adventure, and all of these little locations are different locales in this great game. Oh yeah, this is the gambling dome. You can use your hard-earned cash to get cool stuff. And the final goal is to come up here and take on the castle. Right now we don't have any coins yet, so we can't open the door. This is Mario's castle, but it was taken over by Wario. Look at that guy walking around up there like he owns the place.
Now, according to the game's booklet, Wario has taken over Mario's castle. Well, he was in Sarasa Land. So this does have a loose continuity with Super Mario Land 1. Wario is first debuted in this game, and he comes along as a childhood friend of Mario, or a childhood acquaintance, who was always jealous of Mario, so he decided to take over Mario's entire land that he allegedly owns in this game while he was away and turn all of his citizens against him. And it's up to Mario to go and get it back. He needs to go beat the 6 different levels, beat Wario's 6 different henchmen, and take back the kingdom. So with this game you have your standard power-ups. You've got your mushroom, which makes Mario big. He goes from small Mario to big Mario. Easy. With Flower Mario, he does get his signature fireballs, like in Super Mario Brothers, but what is interesting is that they add a little feather to the top of his hat. They needed to do this because with the Game Boy, it's monochrome, so you can't have a color change on the character to denote a power-up. So they added the feather, and you'll see this again in other games, most notably Metroid 2, which we'll get to. And then, of course, the signature power-up for this game is Bunny Mario. He gets a pair of bunny ears, and he gets to float through the air. It seems a little weird, but it's actually one of the most useful power-ups in the game because it allows you to just break apart certain levels, especially ones that have a lot of platforming. And also it allows him to jump higher and auto-jump. So if you just keep holding A, Mario will just keep jumping. So, all the powers of a rabbit. In the manual, there's also a couple other weird things. There's all of those power-ups, but then they decided that they needed to let you know about Aqua Mario, which is just Mario swimming, and Space Mario, which is Mario in 3 different levels in the game, which is in Space Zone, Natch. Oh yeah. Then there's the Superstar, which I honestly don't know where to find one naturally. But with the Superstar, in this game, if you kill 100 enemies, one just falls from the sky. So if you time your enemy kills, it can really be beneficial to you.
With 6 golden coins, there's 6 different zones. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of some of the details that I find really enjoyable about each zone. I encourage you to explore them fully, they're a lot of fun. With Tree Zone, you find yourself exploring a tree. The second level, you are going up through the tree and exploring through the sticky sap and cowfish. Turtle Zone, you're in a turtle, but you're really underwater. There's a submarine level, which has you exploring a submarine, and the music is great to go with it. The final level of this zone is the inside of a whale. You got his teeth, uvula, and all sorts of other really interesting things that are definitely in a whale. Space Zone has the bonus level, crashing a star into the moon's head. And, well, the shortest of the zones, it has some very fun mechanics and really good music for the boss level. Poor Tatanga, downgraded to level boss. Oh well. Macro Zone has you exploring a house, but as a tiny Mario. One thing I think is pretty cool is, when you're inside of the house, you navigate through it, but at the end, you have to climb up the chimney to get to the attic where the boss lives. Pumpkin Zone is like a Halloween type zone, and okay, I didn't try to have my coin count like this in Pumpkin Zone. Well-stocked jar supply for the witch, who is the boss of this area. And it comes with its spooky little music. Mario Zone is, I guess, a big monument towards Mario. This is his land. The first level is a clockwork type of one. You move on, and you get kind of a toy store motif through the rest of it. Remember what I said about tying everything together with the music? I tried to include pieces in this little preview to illustrate that. Did you hear it? After all that work, we have our 6 golden coins. And now...
While the rest of the game was moderately difficult, there were spots that gave troubles, but, nothing a few tries can't get through. The bosses were fun, standard 3 jumps and you're out type of bosses, except for those weird pigs in Mario Zone. With the Wario Castle, it is a test of your platforming skills. It's a pure platformer, precision platforming. There's 1-block steps where there's a little leeway, but you need to hit it, otherwise you're going into the lava and you have to start from the beginning. There are no checkpoints in this, not even if you die right before the last hit on the final boss.
And everything here is trying to kill you. Wario fist traps, make of that what you will. Dissolving platforms that are a joy to jump across. Platforms that need very precise jumps or you're going to hit the spikes, plus they're raising you into the spikes. Crushers that'll kill ya, everything kills ya. Platforms, Wario's balls, missing platforms, you die. And stock up on lives, because if you game over, you lose all your coins.
I don't know what to do. I've played this over and over and over, and I don't know what to do. I don't know. Where's that manual? Maybe that'll help me out here.
Mario just gambles for his carrots.
Let's go for it.
Now that we have our bunny ears, we can go through this castle and really trivialize many parts of it. I'm going to speed it up here, just so then you don't have to sit through several minutes of me working my way through this castle, trying to preserve those ears. You'll see on the second floor here, the bunny ears really trivialize a lot of the platforming, especially the dissolving skull platforms. But you can't get too cocky because you can easily lose your bunny ears. As you can see, I jump, fall a little, and then move forward, because you could lose your ears to those spikes. Crushers you just walk through. Wario's balls is another thing that needs to be very careful, because the first two, you're fine, but this third one, you need to duck, or they'll hit you immediately and you'll lose your ears. Now, spoilers for the next part is the final boss. It's old Wario. Now, Wario's first phase is like your, I guess, Super Wario. He's just walking around doing some butt pounds. You'll see there the bunny ears really trivialize that because I got a double hit off of him just from gliding. The game is nice enough to give you power-ups after these phases. And Wario gets the same power-ups as you. Now we have Bunny Ears Wario. He flies, but it's pretty much the same. Butt pounds. Standing on this Mario statue really gives you the ledge, and you can get a double hit off of him. Trying to keep these bunny ears. There we go. Now, if you got down to Small Mario in this phase, the game's nice enough to give you a mushroom. Thanks. This last part I love. The music really highlights the seriousness and how sweaty your palms are by now.
And yes! Yes! Oh yeah, Wario, you fat piece of crap, take that. This is Mario's land, bitch!
Aw, who the hell throws a shoe? Get back here, you little piece of crap! Anyway. We got our castle back, and now the terrible blackness turns into a beautiful, pristine white castle with, of course, Mario's hat as the entrance, because he's very vain. Well, that was an easy fix.
Well, that's all for me. Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, is an excellent game, and it should be part of anyone's Game Boy collection. I need a break.